Okay, here's a great logarithm question. Just like any other equation, you need to solve this. In other words, find a value for x that when you plug it in there, it makes this statement true. Okay, probably a few different ways you can do this. The first thing that we've talked about in class is some way of combining these logarithms, getting them into one. So we want to at the end have something like log of something is equal to something. So I've got to combine those. So I use that product law of logarithms that says if I'm taking the same logarithm and I'm adding those, that I can write it as one logarithm, and I'll take the product of the two things that I'm taking the log of. So it'd be log base 2 of x minus 4 times x minus 4 is equal to 1. Keep in mind that I'm taking log base 2 of the product of these two, so these sort of have to be kept together. Now, once I have it as written was 1 log is equal to something, then I'm going to use another one of the rules, which is to change it from log form into exponential form. So here's my base, 2 to the first is equal to the product of those two. So it'd be x minus 4 times x minus 4. Notice at this point here I don't have any more logarithms. So from here to here I use the product law, and then from here to here I changed form. Now when at this point here, this will be just a basic quadratic equation that I have to solve. 2 to the first is 2. If I FOIL this out, I'll get x squared minus 8x plus 16. If it's a quadratic, I want to get all terms on one side, so I'll move that 2 over. So I'll get 0 is equal to x squared minus 8x, and then 16 take away 2 would be 14. And then at this point I'd want to solve that quadratic equation. So solving it however I can. So if I could factor it, that'd probably be the easiest way to solve that equation. If I could. If I can't use the factoring to solve it, then I'd throw it at x equals minus b plus or minus, you know, the usual formula. Okay, so there's a way that I could solve a logarithmic equation. This one I don't think you could factor, so you'd have to use the formula, but you know how to do that. This would be the two things in Math 95 that we'd want to be good at. Being able to use one of the product laws and also being able to change from log form to exponential form.